Well, thank you, Ron, for that great introduction. I was thinking about taking my hat off, but after that Packer comeback,
I was in the stadium because I worked security for the Packers, so every game I'm there, and I swear you had to feel the earthquake down this far because it was something else. But what a great comeback that was. But the other thing is I could take it off because then Caleb Frost and I used to stay Martin. And there's nothing wrong with that. He was very inspirational with that victory over the person that held the seat before me, Andre Jacques. So that'll give you some idea of what seat that I have, I'm going for, what I'm going to have. Just how many people are from the 2nd District that are here? I'd love to talk to you afterwards, you know, so let's get to know each other. My background is, I was raised in a family where my father was a machinist, belonged to the union, worked in that factory all his life, came home with metal shavings all over him. But I remember him having to go out and walk the picket line. This, well, my mother worked 3 part-time jobs and raised a family. That's the foundation they come from. They never owned a house. All he did was work hard, was a great father, a great husband, and that's the kind of foundation that I came from. When I was 17 and graduated high school, they didn't have the money to send me to higher education, nor maybe did my grades reflect that would be the best choice. But, so I decided to go to the Marine Corps. So I went in and ended up serving for 20 years, retired as a gunnery sergeant. And when I got out, I was kind of rudderless because I really didn't know where to go. I mean, when you served in the Marine Corps that long, I was in communications. There wasn't anything really to get into. But my wife's a special ed teacher, and she got a job at the Bethesda Lutheran Home, which is an institution for severely cognitively disabled individuals. And they had a job there for a psychology technician. And I applied for it and got it. So I worked in that institution for a year, and then the opportunity came up to serve as the County Veteran Service Officer. This was down in Dodge County. And I did that for 19 years, one of the best jobs in the world, serving our veterans, helping them cut through the red tape that's put before them to try and get benefits. I love that job, but there was a hurdle. And I knew when it was my time to go and pass it off to somebody with some fresh energy. Well, one of the first days that I got that job, and that was in Dodge County, there was a flyer in the folder that I looked at and thought, that's interesting. Talked about the military being able to rent the lighthouses in Two Rivers and Sturgeon Bay. I had never been up in this area before. And I thought, well, let's try and do that. So my wife and I came up here, up the Two Rivers to stay. And then we looked at the beach and we go, are you kidding me? How come we didn't know about this? They're just keeping it a secret. They're busted. And we ended up picking up a real estate flyer at the pick and say and said, wow, this is pretty reasonable cost of living in this area. And we ended up buying a house and we used it for vacations. And then we were able to retire early and settle down in Two Rivers. So when they say, oh, he hasn't been here or wasn't very long, but I tell you, it's just like we lived all over the world when I was in the Marine Corps. I served in the East Coast, the West Coast, in England, and in Okinawa for 4 years. But we lived all over the world, and we chose to come to this community to live. It's like, you talk to parents that have an adopted child. Do they love that child any less because it's not biological? No. I don't love this area any less just because I didn't live here all my life. And sometimes you hear that from some of the residents, well, you're not from here. So, it just tells you that I've got that experience from living all over to know what's great about this area and where we could use some improvements. And I wasn't being, wow, I want to be a politician. That sounds like a great idea. What really drove me was it seemed like more and more representation was being taken away from we the people. We were being a foundation of we the people. The government was us, citizen legislators. And it seems like it's gone to professional politicians that are good at raising money and giving stump speeches and having their hand open to corporate interests, special interests, and whoever's willing to grease their palm. And do you think that there's not a return in the bills that they introduce, that you're mistaken? So that's why I'm running. I'm not going to take, thank you for the donation that you made. I appreciate that. But I'm not going to take or spend more than $2,000. If I can't win by you going and using your circle of influence in the communities, then I don't love the job. Because it's not about money. It's not, you know, God bless the rest of the candidates, but I don't have that abundance of yard signs because a yard sign doesn't vote. I hate that the divide and conquer strategy for our politicians has worked. They wouldn't keep doing it if it didn't work. Somebody has to stand up and stop that. And I'm here to tell you, they shouldn't mess with a Marine gun restart. That's more put yourself out there and work for me. The other way that we've lost our voice, and people feel, you know, why do they hate this political process that we have? Well, there's good reason, because they feel disenfranchised. They feel that their voice doesn't count. Why is that? Because the districts have been gerrymandered in a way that the party in power stays in power. So how can we combat that? Well, Caleb Frostman showed that we can combat it a little bit. And I'm here to tell you, if you, in the 2nd district, and maybe somebody that's not even in the 2nd district, knows people that live in the 2nd district, could spread the word, to take some of my cards and pass them out, to let people know that I'm on the ballot, that I'm a common citizen just like them, that just wants fair elections, wants the money out of politics, wants good, safe schools, that because there's a D behind my name, I'm not going to come take their guns away. We are letting others, our opponents, label us. We can't do that anymore. We have to fight back, and we can only do it at the grassroots level. I can't combat the amount of money that's raised by my opponents, nor do I want to. I want it to come from you. Because just imagine if somebody that only raised and spent $2,000 won an assembly race, when you have assembly candidates down south that's raising $200,000 to win the race. Just imagine, why is it that sometimes you don't have candidates that run? Last time there was 40 unopposed seats in the assembly. Why is that? Well, people feel as though they can't do it. Well, I don't have the money. Just imagine if somebody could do it like this. It could change the way everybody thinks about running for office. We need more public servants and less politicians. And that's why I'm running. And I just thank you.